हाँ जी, मुंह खोलो।
इसका कुछ उधर निकल गया।
अच्छा, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਿਗਰਟ ਪੀਂਦੇ ਹੋ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪੀਣਾ ਜੀ, ਜੇ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ, ਬੜੀ ਤਲਬ ਲੱਗੀ ਜੀ।
ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਮਾਰ ਰਹੇ, ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਿਗਰਟ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦੰਦ ਖਰਾਬ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਆ।
ਉਹ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਆਂਗਾ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਫਿਲਹਾਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਦੰਦ ਦਾ ਦਰਦ ਠੀਕ ਕਰੋ।
Smoker family, it really does pose the question of, is this habit more important than the overall health and well-being of yourself and your family? Now you really see the arc and how this character feels about smoking. For him, it's not harmful to himself. He justifies it in every way and makes excuses for it, although he's presented with several reasons as to why he should not smoke, in terms of his own health and his family's health. Now he's a family that actually cares for him deeply, despite how selfish he is being with his actions and how his actions are affecting them, and how little he seems to be concerned about that throughout the majority of this piece. But I did like that we see the character's growth throughout the film, that towards the end we do see this redeeming quality in him, and we got to see that arc. We get to see how these characters that affected and initiated that arc in him, come back in his life in another way, shape, or form later. And it also gives you a sense of how you can really have a major effect on people, and not even realizing it, just by doing your job and being of service as the doctor was to him, and really changed the whole course of his entire life. And also kind of shows how you can make the course of someone's life worse, by not being there for them, like in the case of her friend not wanting to take her to class, or using, being kind of like rude to her in that midst of it. And I really liked how each character was presented as so overall positive, so that you could really see his growth clearly, and then not be sort of affected by or muddled by what was going on with the other characters.
Smoke or family? The cinematography in this was good, and so was the sound, but there were moments where those two things were a little inconsistent. But overall, you definitely knew that the filmmakers had a lot of passion about the subject matter, and they were very much on a mission to get their message out about the subject matter. For me personally, I think I would have liked to have seen the story have a bit more nuances and a bit more subtlety. But yeah, I have to give them kudos for being passionate about what they're passionate about.
This film is called Smoke or Family. This was an inspiring short with an important message. The habits that we have can really hurt other people around us. I thought the locations in the film, such as the medical office, eyewear store, and city streets, were all perfectly chosen. I also thought the piano music was gentle and soulful to underscore the important family message of love and sacrifice. The performances of the cast members were all understated and subtle. I especially appreciated the performance of the father. He had a real character arc, from blunt and selfish to deeply moved and ready to make a change. This short packs a powerful punch. Great job.